Luther, coach talked about the way you guys responded the first time you were kind of put in a tough position. Just what did you find out about your team today?
I found out that, I didn't really find out nothing. I really, everybody else really found out. I knew we were, we going to keep swinging no matter what, so I already knew that.
Luther, how important is it to, face that kind of adversity before you get into SEC play?
It's a great test. It's great for our team, clearly, and I think it's going to, help us in the long run.
Luther, on your touchdown catch, at what point in that move did you know you were going to score?
As soon as I got it.
When you don't have a touch like the first quarter, how do you work to kind of get into the offense there? And obviously you probably had some plays where you could have got the ball earlier, but when you don't get touches early, does that make it a little harder to get going?
No, it don't make it harder. When I get the ball, I'm just trying to do what's best for my team, no matter when. I know my team gonna count on me, to make plays, and I'm gonna count on them to give me the ball. So it's hand to hand.
They're not asking about the calls, but what do you learn from the situations that led to the penalties, and how you kind of process what happened in the second half?
I just gotta, cut the nonsense out, stay composure, and I don't want to put my team in that position anymore. So I'm glad to learn from it.
You had two massive chunk plays. When you get those chunk plays, how does that kind of open up the rest of your game?
Like I said, when I get the ball, I'm just trying to make a play. I'm trying to make the best play for my team. Whatever that is, however I get the ball, it's just time to go to work.
Luther got a big 11-yard catch there at the end of the game on third down. What does that mean for your team, for that confidence it gives you at the end of the game, and what does it mean to help secure the win at the end?
It means everything. We needed the play. We needed a first down, and I think I've earned that, respect and trust. My team can count on me third down. So let's go.
Luther, last week it was Theo with the big game. Today you had some huge receptions, Mookie as well down the seam. How big is it to have so many different guys involved, especially in the vertical game that you're heading into SEC play?
I love it. I love that my guys making plays, because we worked all year for like 12 opportunities guaranteed. So I'm happy that they out there making plays with me.
Luther, it's the only game in the country today that featured two ranked opponents. You think you guys kind of send a message to folks following your game?
Definitely. It's kind of, to me, it's disrespect to not have us like on the big stage with the big TV cameras and stuff. So I took that personal, and I'm pretty sure everybody else in that locker room took it personal. So we ain't going nowhere. So we here to stay.
What was the biggest thing that you showed today?
The biggest thing we showed, I'll say the fight never over. Because, we went down, 14-3, and, that can get ugly real fast. So for us to turn it around and defense, get a stop and us go score right after that, that's good for heading into the rest of the season.
So kind of on that note, how important do you think momentum, the emotional swings were in this game, and how do you think your team responded with it?
It was great. I feel like this was the first time the offense actually capitalized off of a stop. Because last week, did we get a turnover? Was it week one?
Well, week 2, Marvin had that.
Marvin, yeah, it was last week. Yeah, last week, the coach made a big emphasis on, we got to score after turnovers. So I was glad to see it happen today.
And on that note, with Trevez's interception, Drinkwa's birdie, I just talked about how important that was, kind of shifting the game around. And could you feel that as well?
Yeah, I definitely felt it. It was a great play. The team needed it, and so we capitalized off of it.
Luther, Marcus Johnson had a great special teams play today. How'd that affect the wide receiver room, and you guys all turned it up after that?
I'm so mad I didn't get to see it, but I heard he went down there and smacked somebody. So that's real good for Marquise, because he's been talking about it, smacking somebody all year on punt. So for practice execution to happen in the game, I'm proud of him.
What can having North League back now do for your all's offense? You mix it right in with the guys who catch passes?
Brett just gonna open it up even more. So
And Luther, from your vantage point, watching the defense get tested with Castellanos and then make an adjustment, kind of contain them a little bit more, what does that say about their toughness and the toughness of your team as a whole?
it says, that the team is, not out the fight. They could have laid down simply and just keep letting them score, and they put a stop to it, and it just went up from there. So I'm proud of them.